Okay, hello. Somebody asked me about electronics, and of all the vlog requests I've had in toward the end of my time here, that's one that I guess I can't really do back in America. So I'm going to film this now, but it's not going to get uploaded until I'm back in the States. Hopefully maybe you Group P people can, Group B people can benefit from it, and the person that asked the question can see it, and hopefully it will be helpful. So, you know, absolutely 100% bring a laptop to Japan if you're coming here to live for a year or more. I can't even stress enough how incredibly important having internet and having access to you know, people and English language material, be it TV shows or, you know, YouTube or whatever, has been to my sanity these past few years. Don't worry so much if you're coming from America, at least, about voltage concerns. If you're coming from the UK or Australia or somewhere else, then, you know, try to investigate this a little bit more. But basically, somebody asked me about electronics. So the big thing is the plugs here in Japan are two-prong. So there is no third ground prong, I guess is what it's called. Here's my Apple cord. And, you know, again, excuse my apartment, it's just so incredibly messy as this is my final night, and I'm packing. But, oh, let me go turn the light on. Oh, my Lord. My closet's empty. Look at that, there's my futon closet. That's all going back to the BOE. Just boxes and piles of crap. Okay, so, I can't show you, I can't unplug it right now, because I'm uploading a video. So I bought this doohickey, and this takes this three-prong plug into this white unit, and that is a two-prong. So basically it's something that makes a three-prong into a two-prong. Power strips like normal. This is my internet box. So some of you have asked about internet. So it's ASDL, ADSL, is that how you say it? Cost me about 50 bucks a month, and I just run the wire right into my laptop. You know, all the newfangled technology that's happened in the past 5 years since I moved here, like wireless and Wi-Fi and all that stuff, I honestly, I don't know, guys. You have to remember, if you're going to be a jet, you're most likely going to be somewhere very, very rural. They barely had internet out here in like 2003, 2004 when I first came. A lot of jets in Tokyo orientation were being wooed by Yahoo. You know, sign up for Yahoo BB. You get cheap phone calls. You get this. And I was like, ooh, I want to do that. Me. And then, of course, I got to Shimane, and they're like, nope, we don't go out to Shimane. You know, it's just too rural. So, so I got what I could. I used a big telecommunications company here in Japan called NTT, and to be honest, I've really almost had zero problems. Occasionally, for some reason, when it rained really heavy, my internet would be sketchy, but I've never really had a problem, never had to call anyone or anything. That's one of the big reasons I highly recommend an Apple, as you can tell. I'm a big Apple person. Because, knock wood, and I leave in 3 days, but you know, it's never crashed or any of these other things that you hear about computers. It's been such a workhorse for me for 5 years, my iBook, and it's old now, and of course I will buy a new computer when I get home, but it's been a fantastic, fantastic computer, and I've done a lot with it. You guys wouldn't even know how much I've toted it around and hooked it up at schools and used it for presentations, and it's really, really been quite the workhorse. Okay, other electronic stuff. You know, things like this is my charger for my Casio, my Xlim camera, and you know, I hook it up, and that, you know, again, just two-prong plug into a power strip. And you don't have to worry about voltage differences. It's so minor here. I want to say it's 100 versus 110, but some of you guys know this better than I do. The one thing I highly recommend, I'll show you in this bag over here, is getting some cords if you can, and I actually just found the box when I was packing, to hook up your computer to the television. So this is an iPod, regular, you know, goes into the headphone jack of your iPod, and you've got the basic yellow for video and then red and white for audio. And that's allowed me to put things on my iPod, especially photo slideshows or music videos, and just take my small iPod around to my schools and be able to hook it up into any television at any school, because there's a switch in your iPod where you can tell it what type of TV and you know, whether you want the signal to go out or stay in the iPod, etc. And it's very simple. Believe me, if I can figure it out, you can. And that cord is like $20, and it's totally been awesome, allowing me to do stuff. And then the other thing I bought, which I keep in this blue bag, so I have a normal kind of connector. I think it might even come with the computer, but this type of a thing, that's an Apple thing that hooks in, and this will allow you to hook up to most, like when they hook up PCs to, say, projectors or big equipment to do presentations, this little connector into the Apple and then into the PC. But so I've used that occasionally, but the thing I've really used is this, and what it is a little box, and again it goes into my Apple this way, and there's two cords on here. One is an S video out, and one is just a regular this type of video. And this cord I bought in Japan. It's just a yellow to yellow, and then this I bought in Japan too. This is a headphone jack into the headphone jack with the red and white, and that's allowed me to take anything on my computer and show it again on any standard television. Like this, my television over here, the yellow, red, and white. Every television at my schools, I can hook up my laptop, do a quiz, show a slideshow, do a movie in iMovie, show it in almost any classroom. Most of your classrooms are going to have televisions. In my special language lab, which has 4 TVs, I did a quiz like on like a PowerPoint presentation type of thing, with movie clips inserted and songs and questions on rotating cards, and I did it all in my iBook and then took it to school. And using these cords, again, this is probably like $20, I was able to hook my computer very easily up to a way to show it. Other than that, anything else electronic? I can't think of anything. I mean, everything else that you would think of, a lot of stuff you're just going to buy here. Your cell phone, your Keitai, you'll buy here. All that will be Japanese. You know, like my electric shaver. Again, you know, you plug it in, there's no problem. Especially if you're from America. Now, if you're from the UK or somewhere, maybe a slight difficulty. Bring an alarm clock. Bring a battery-powered alarm clock that's kind of small that you can take with you when you go places. That will always be good. Highly recommend that. Okay, that's about it. This is already really long. But don't worry too much about electronics. You know, and I didn't know about those cords when I came, so I bought them over the internet, mailed them to someone because they won't mail them to Japan. Mailed them to someone in America, a friend, and then she mailed them to me here in Japan. So you're still, you know, if you come and you find yourself needing something, you can get it while you're here, and have it mailed to you. I'm sure it'll be okay. Okay? Thanks for watching. Peace.